requesting our dignitaries to stand up for the cameras. And
thank you. Yes, sir. Thank you, everybody.
Country which is investing 8% of their GDP into construction, and a huge opportunity for all of us, the construction companies, EPC companies, the equipment manufacturers, but also a huge challenge, because we have to build all of this sustainably, and we have to build all of this predictably, because the challenges in the past have been of time and cost overruns. So how can we all work together to mitigate that? And in addition to that, I think the industry is facing another significant problem of shortage of labor at this point in time, which can effectively be addressed only if we all come together and co-create solutions for our customers. And that can happen when organizations like CFI bring together the construction companies to ideate and create solutions and discuss how we can do it together, and also involve organizations like Bauma CONEXPO and our partners of equipment manufacturers who have on their own been innovating quite a lot. It was evident on at the expo at the beginning of the year. And how do we put all of that together? And I think this partnership will really help us to drive predictability, sustainability, and technology in this industry, which I think is the most critical ingredient for us to build India sustainably. So I'm very glad that we are here and doing this together, and look forward to really achieving something and some meaningful results in days to come.
thank you, Mr. Pan.
Good evening, everybody. I'm very excited and very happy to be part of this ceremony. If you see the way the construction industry is growing, so are the challenges have been growing. And it is very appropriate that in order to address those challenges, we have talked about sustainability, we have talked about the quality of product that we deliver to our clients. There is a need that all stakeholders in the industry, they come and collaborate together. There was a time when our industry was highly labor intensive. There are times now when we always feel acute shortage of the manpower. So there is an urgent need to mechanize, to improve the quality of efficiency of operations, to see that we provide the construction elements that would match the challenging requirements of the speed at which we want to construct the infrastructure in the country. The expectations from the client are high, and so does are the expectations from the society at large, that we prepare a quality infrastructure and a very royal delivery for the last 20-30 years. The expectations of the society has increased from us, and it is very apt that today we have signed a MOU with Bauma, and I'm quite sure this will facilitate much more fruitful discussions, which will help in improving the quality of the equipments, the resources, which will help in ultimately improving the quality and the time of delivery of the infrastructure in the country. Thank you.
To all, they say necessity is the mother of invention. We have a lot of needs in the construction and infrastructure sector, but it takes time to reach to the manufacturers, and in that regard, I would thank Ajit sir and Mr. Vinayak Pai to, in a very short span of time, to have tied up with Bauma CONEXPO, where both the end users and the manufacturers can meet and discuss and come out with what are all the requirements that the construction industry faces in terms of newer technologies to do things faster, at a better quality, at a better speed. So a lot more such equipments which are now there in use have all come because of these expos which have been done in elsewhere in the world, like Bauma, etc. But yes, of late with Bauma CONEXPO in India for the last 6 or 7 seasons now, a lot of these things have aided in the construction industry to do things faster. I hope that with this collaboration, it will be much more faster to bring in a sea change in the infrastructure industry. Thank you very much.
कंस्ट्रक्शन इंडस्ट्री का सबसे बड़ा चैलेंज दो है कि जो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स हम सरकार के साथ सही करते हैं, क्योंकि इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर सरकार ही बनाती है, उसमें रिस्क अपॉर्चनमेंट थोड़ी इवन हो जाए। आज ज़्यादा रिस्क कंस्ट्रक्शन इंडस्ट्री पर डाली जा रही है, उसकी वजह से आगे जाके काम रुकते हैं, पैसा कम रहता और फिर कॉस्ट बढ़ने लगती है। एक दूसरा, एक स्पिरिट ऑफ पार्टनरशिप होने की ज़रूरत है, जिसकी वजह से, क्योंकि एक क्लाइंट है जो इम्पोर्टेंट क्लाइंट है, और अल्टीमेटली इंडियन पब्लिक इज द क्लाइंट। ऑन द अदर साइड देयर आर मेनी सप्लायर्स, इक्विपमेंट, मटेरियल, डिजाइन, प्रोसेस कंट्रोल ऑफ ऑल काइंड ऑफ कंस्ट्रक्शन एक्टिविटी, ऑल हैव टू कम टुगेदर। तो आज दिक्कत एक ही है, वो हम सरकार से ये बात छेड़ी है, इंक्रीमेंटली इसमें इम्प्रूवमेंट हो आ रही है, वो बातचीत करते हैं, एंड ये आज सबसे बड़ी दिक्कत है। तो ये प्रोडक्टिविटी बढ़ाने के लिए जैसे इक्विपमेंट अच्छी होनी चाहिए, मटेरियल अच्छा होना चाहिए, कंस्ट्रक्शन सिस्टम अच्छी होनी चाहिए, वैसे हमारे क्लाइंट ने भी हमारी जो रिस्क है कंस्ट्रक्शन करने में, वो शेयर करने में एक नया दौर खोले और नई तरह से।
दूसरा सवाल है, कई खबरें पिछले दिनों आई कि पुल बन रहे हैं और बाद में ढह जाते हैं बहुत जल्दी।
क्या
पुल बन रहे हैं,
पुल जो बनते हैं, कई ब्रिज, फ्लाईओवर ब्रिज या पुल बनते हैं, कई बार उनके जल्दी ढह जाने की, गिर जाने की बातें सामने आई हैं। तो इस तरफ आप लोगों का किस तरह से समाधान करेंगे इस समस्या का, या क्या सोचा है इस बारे में?
See, one, why a bridge has fallen, what has happened, is an independent inquiry, and I cannot answer for that. But having said that, थोड़ा सा proportion देखिए, कितने bridges बांधे जा रहे हैं, कितने roads बांधे जा रहे हैं, कितने tunnels बांधे जा रहे हैं, और उसमें से ये जो गिर गया, ये हो गया, ये कितना है? कि कोई भी इतना बड़ा इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर करने के लिए जो उसमें क्षमता रहती है, वो है, हो रहा है। मगर आप भी एक ब्रिज गिरने की वजह से पूरे सब ब्रिजेस गिर रहे, ऐसे मत समझो। आप थोड़ा प्रोपोर्शन भी देख लो। अब वो जो टनल में ये हो गई, कुछ डिजाइन का होगा, कुछ भी हुआ, तो 40 दिन में चला था, तो कोई समझता है सब टनल गिर रहे, तो नहीं है। तो ये भी थोड़ा समझना चाहिए, और इसको इम्प्रूव करने के लिए अभी डिजिटाइजेशन की वजह से नए इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स आ रहे हैं, इक्विपमेंट्स हमारे ज़्यादा सेंसिटिव हो गए, हमारे हाउ टू कंस्ट्रक्ट मेथडोलॉजी भी इम्प्रूव होती जा रही है, और ये हर दिन नया नया होते जाएगा, और एक दिन ये बहुत कम हो जाएगा।
थैंक यू सो मच।
Time rain-fed rivers flow normally through a relatively slowly sloping tunnel, whereas the Himalayan waters come down mountainous, so gives you a head to create electricity. But rest of the plateau of India is also now coming up for what is known as pump storage schemes, where you pump up the water and bring it down and use it for generating electricity, and it goes back again. So part of the water which is there is used for generating electricity to pump it up, and the pump storage scheme creates it. Many such dams are now being thought of much more because of the green nature of hydropower.
मैं क्या कह रहा हूँ सर कि राजस्थान में आपको पता ही है पानी की समस्या हो रहेगी, और अगर आपको समय और मौका मिल गया वहाँ कुछ करने का, तो आप कैसा रहेगा आपका?
साहब ये जो डैम, 10 डैम बांधने से पानी की समस्या जाने वाली नहीं है, उसके लिए और भी चीज़ें हैं। हम एग्रीकल्चर में ज़्यादा पानी यूज़ करते हैं, हम इलेक्ट्रिसिटी के लिए ज़्यादा पानी यूज़ करते हैं, सब चीज़ों में एक ओवरऑल जब आप ये देखोगे कि इसमें पानी को कैसे कम करना है, और यहाँ पानी और आने के लिए क्या करना चाहिए, ये प्रकल्प एक बड़ा है। ये एक सिर्फ कंस्ट्रक्शन वाले से डैम कितना बांधोगे, कितना पानी दोगे, उससे नहीं हल होगा।
ठीक है, थैंक यू।
The country to produce faster with better quality and cheaper. That does not mean that we build so cheap that things will fall. Our whole objective is to try and get there. And that endeavor has improved things considerably in the last 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. I remember in the 90s it was not easy. As compared to that, today it's so much easier. You should have seen, if any one of you don't recall Bombay, every building that was coming up had a bamboo scaffold. The finish was horrible. A second-rate mixer was on the side. Dogs were pissing all over the place, which is very bad for concrete. And now you see any building that's coming up, it's coming up faster, you see the finish on it, you see the thing. So these are improvements that are happening, that's how things improve. So this faster construction, quicker construction, actually a boon, because clients' interest in finishing a job quickly always helps.
When we say the bridges are falling, the immediate impression that we get that the quality of the bridge was not good. If you see all those bridges which you feel that have fallen, they have not fallen while the bridge was completed, constructed and was put to use. Most of these bridges have fallen when they were under construction. I just now talked about that the society is expecting from us to cut down the timelines of construction. Earlier the bridges which were constructed in 5 years, 6 years, today they expect us to do in 2 years. Now what happens is when there is so much of pressure on the construction companies, the site engineers, the project managers to deliver the project, set projects on time, sometimes some human laxity may come in. They haven't fallen down because the quality of the work was good. Maybe during the process, and now we talked about the association with Bauma. High quality equipments are involved while constructing those bridges. And sometimes a lapse may occur, human lapse may occur while constructing those bridges. So if you will look at the bridges that have fallen down, they have not fallen down when the bridge was completed and open to traffic. It has fallen down while it was in construction. So this point also we should bear in mind. Thank you.
So there are projects related to sustainability, right? And there are many projects which results in overall carbon reduction. And at this point in time, if you really see, most of the companies have 30 to 40% of their business doing projects which are sustainable. But decarbonizing sites and making the sites themselves more sustainable is the next effort and the next level at which the industry is thinking. So we are using biodiesel on equipment, blending that with the normal diesel which we have. We are using renewable energy on our sites, solar lighting, and we are also using recycling water. So most of this there is now the thinking that the construction sites themselves have to be more sustainable in terms of power, water, energy, taking care of Mother Earth. So that's something the industry is also focusing on.
Thank you.
For example, some of the practices like net consumption of water. The water that you use at a construction site, you restore it by building, what do you call those, water harvesting. So by the time the site is ready, or even 2-3 years after that, it will have restored the water that is used. The simple practices like this also make a lot of difference. Use of fly ash actually came up, which reduced the content of cement and therefore carbon footprint. There are many such things that are happening. Equipments are doing different kind of job, much better job. So it's a continuous process. And to be honest, we can't display a construction site in an exhibition except with pictures, which is not that exciting. But equipment displays for the industry and one place the level of its modernity, the level of its color, and what it is doing. One electric vehicle in a Bauma exhibition conveys more sustainability than all the sustainability practices we follow, which nobody can see.